What's up, guys? This is day 215. Just wanted to give you all a little update on how things are going and how I'm feeling. I feel like I'm really adapting much better to the twice a week frequency. And, if I leave a practice Tuesday beat up, I feel fine on Friday again, which is nice because when I first got here, I had a pretty hard time, I think. Like, I was painfully sore and, like, really beat up the first couple weeks. Probably part of that it's a lot of things, but I think, like, I'm getting used to because these guys, like, don't hold as much in training, so I'm getting more used to going for the pins. And I think I also just had to grip really, really strong people the first couple weeks when I was here, and now it's like, there's some people that I can hold that are mixed in with my training, so that helps. But there's like a practice, I think, during the first couple weeks where, like, I lost my wrist to every single person, and I had, like, the craziest, like, wrist, like, forearm flexor, like, DOMs, which I've, like, never ever had, where it's, like, painful to the touch because, like, my flexors don't really get sore after practice usually. So I was like, God damn, like, this is, I've just been cracked open, like, more than I ever have before. But yeah, so, like, the guy I'm pulling with now, I couldn't move him at all that practice. I mean, it was also deep into the practice and we were both gassed, so, like, I had a sense that it's hard to tell, but it's good to still, get a sense of where everyone is at when we're more fresh, just so I can, like, ease my mind a little bit. But it was good training. He's super cool and very strong, like, wrist and good setup. And I think, like, I'm figuring out really how to set up and pull on my left a lot better, and it's working a lot more effectively here. So that helps because I used to, like, my left was very much like, I felt really strong against a certain move, and I just felt totally helpless against people that I guess top rolled. So it's good that I feel like it's not perfect, but I figured out a little bit of a better way to deal with people with a strong top roll on my left. And then I'm pulling with this guy Chuhan here, who's, like, I mean, you can see, like, he's a fucking beast, and he's super strong everywhere, and he's very technical. And it's good because he, like, works here and, like, he's here every day, so I think it's a really good way for me to, like, test myself and see where my power is at. And especially because he's strong, but he doesn't dominate me in terms of, like, hand size and, like, leverage, so I can really, like, see, how much power I can put out. He still disengages me because, like, he's strong, but ideally it's like I can get into really my best spot and just see where I'm at. And then after pulling with him, I'm pulling with Kim Tae-in, who's runs the gym here, I think, and he's one of the best, like, Korean lightweights, middleweights. I mean, he used to be 176 for the longest time, but I think he's like a little bit bigger. But I was speaking to him a little bit about just, like, how he started out, and he was sort of there from basically, like, the beginning of the Korean arm wrestling scene. Like, most of the guys started around the same time or a little bit after him, and he was sort of, like, there to, like, guide, a lot of the top guys now when they started, which is really cool, and showed me a table that he has at his gym that he had when he was in high school, that he was telling me all these, top guys started out on this table like more than 10 years ago, which is super cool. But pulling with him, like, when I think the first time he gripped me, he just tried to sort of post and hammer curl, and he was like, "You're super strong in this lane," but then he sort of watched me and, like, gripped up with me again and sort of found that I'm, like, really, like, weak or vulnerable in another lane, and we were just sort of talking about that and, like, trying different things. But I do think, like, the way he's able to, because this guy's nickname is, like, literally it's genius, but I think it's also more the connotation is like arm wrestling prodigy, but the sense is like he really knows how to pull, and when I watch him pull, I feel like whatever is I'm playing in my head mentally, like he's doing, and it's like I would like to pull like him really too. So it's super cool to get to train with him and sort of pick his brain a little bit. But yeah, the way he can just disengage me, it's pretty crazy. I mean, if someone's stronger enough than you, they can always kind of make you feel helpless. But really, like it feels like a hot knife through butter. Like I can't even like squeeze or like resist. I'm just lost right away. Because he's quite a bit stronger, and like he knows exactly what to do. So it's a funny feeling. But he was telling me like I should definitely like try to shore that up on with weights, because he was like, you're strong, but like just this lane, like there's no resistance. And I mean that's true. He's showing me these like pronation lift, which isn't like anything that crazy. It's just like a pronation lift, but like with a little bit of like a few cues that he's like developed on how to do it. And it's subtle, but I think it will make a big difference. I mean, I was working on it a little bit after we pulled, and I was like, honestly, I was struggling to do like 40 pounds. So, and the way I normally do it, I think I could do like double that. So, but he was telling me also, like it's maybe not, it's good that you're so weak, because it means that there's more room for growth, really. So I'm excited to see if that helps. But I guess that's about it. It was good training. Yeah, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching.
마탑하니까 무릎 푼다. 근데 중량 무슨 중량을